right, beautiful people. Welcome to the studio 2026 little tour, and also some kind of thoughts on some plans and where my idea and vision is with this. So that we'll start off with, and then we'll go through where we are, and also a little plan for where we're heading. So, written some stuff down, but first, cheers. So, what is basically the overall vision of this place here? It is, a couple of things. So, it is to kind of create and produce, and also express, and also a way for me to de-stress and kind of just be creative and in the spot. So that's that. So it's not something that will, mixing and stuff. That is not the purpose. It is to create stuff and self-expression, and also, produce. Then quality or quantity. Trying to incorporate that. So it's like things that are really thoughtful and also, make it easier or single purpose rather than multiple, and so on. Then slow and steady. So I've kind of, it's been planned for 5-6 years maybe to have a place to make music and so on. So it is, I think about it as a little bit of my retirement project. So once I have time on my hands, I have a place where I can create stuff and enjoy being. So a long-term plan. Also, hence I'm not in a hurry with this stuff. So it should be easy and limit kind of the options. I think it's more so it is me who is gonna use it. So also focus on the solo aspect of it. And then it has to be doable by one person and fixed together. So also the equipment and the workflows and so on that I'm doing are fit for kind of a specific task and make stuff easier. Then it's my, currently at least, it's also my living room and my home office. So it has to kind of do all of those things. And one big part that I've been into kind of since my early days is aesthetics. I've always been very aware of how things look. So it has to look nice in my perspective as well. And then it's kind of the same thing, the little bit minimalistic mindset, even though there's a lot of gear. Then it is easy to express, right? So easy to just pick something up and start creating. Hence also some of my choices here you'll see. Okay, so I think where we are is we have a pedal board here for the guitar. So this is kind of the guitar station, and also a little bit of bass over here. Then some MIDI controllable on the floor, and also a wah. And if we go through kind of the guitars, firstly, we have my number one, you can say. Let's see if you can see it here. Boop. It's my Fender Strat, and it's something I ordered from Andertons a long time ago, 2018, I think. And it's a custom shop to my specs. So that's nice. And you can see there are sound through, so that is good. So but I'll make a more detailed video kind of with the pedal board and guitar later. Then I have my most impulse buy ever, Gibson Les Paul. It's a tribute from 2010, so bought it used. And it has a Bixby and not the same color. I think it has a neck break, or pretty sure because even though it isn't stated, and I bought it 1st of January 20. When was that? 22, I think maybe. It's my last guitar I purchased, so I didn't buy a guitar a long time. But yeah, it was the 1st of January. I liked the copper sparkle and the Bixby, and I just thought it looked cool. And it plays quite nice. Currently set up for slide. So yeah, I think should be in June. But yeah, so very thick strings on it, quite high action. Then we have my trusty old Martin. So my only acoustic. And this is, I use this quite often. It is unfortunately it has gone loose. I heard they do that, unfortunately. And I did also have a bit of a leak in the door, so I think that. And then the Danish weather from dry to warm is not helping, but yeah, I like to keep it out, and then I need to get it fixed. But still plays nice. And then yeah, we still hang on to the guitars. Then over here on the wall we have again a used one, Flying V from Epiphone, Corona body, Corina. So yeah, not used that much. I need to set it up, but it's it's cool to have a Flying V, right? And yeah. And then last guitar I have is, maybe it's out of focus shot, but it's this. It's a super kind of Stradish kind of thing, and it's one of my colleagues, ex-colleagues from TC Electronic. Had some contacts in China because he lived there. So it's actually hand-built in China to my specs. He had this body, and it's like a SSH, and then gold sparkle, gold. Not sure, but I'm would like maybe an anodized scratch plate, so it's just gold. But this plays fantastic. Abilene inlays, and yeah, it has kind of flamed, I don't know if you can see it, but flamed neck and maple. It's just super cool. But again, pedalboard will come later because it's not currently finished. I did just get this pedal, and maybe you can see this is the Deco from Strymon, but yeah, I ordered 2 more pedals, and then I think it's there for a long time. So then we'll make a video about it, and it should come here, I think late, what's it called, January. So hopefully in February somewhere I have a pedalboard video. So that's also one of the focuses on from now on. Then I have a bass. It's just to lay out some bass, and it's currently set up here. Yeah, I haven't gotten it in to the recording. Come to that, but yeah, it's seafoam or some kind of pastel blue, greenish. Not sure that I really did the color, even though I did it when I got it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's a Squier jazz bass. And yeah, it's I'm not a bass player, but it is just to lay down some bass. I don't have any plans for any guitars and so on in the near future. At least not the year. So I have what I have right now that I need. Maybe a hollow body at some point, but yeah, it's not a priority at all. Then yeah, I have some MIDI controller down on the floor, as I said. So the idea is to make everything controllable via MIDI. Maybe wireless, some wireless power. I know the new D'Addario you can get those that makes it, so I can kind of control it from the couch or wherever. So that's the idea. So another thing is then if we come to the main desk, and it's also one of the, you can say, focuses right on where we're at. So my main device is the Ableton Push 3, which is the standalone version. And over at the guitar station, I do have here a way to control it. So there's no computer currently. It's basically the DAWless as we speak, but it is a hybrid setup, as I'll get into at some point in this video. So everything has to be easy controllable, hence also the Ableton, so I can control from this area and this area and on the floor and on the main desk. That is kind of has been one of the goals, also to make it easy, and I can get into some live looping and recording from everywhere. So if I'm fiddling with some guitar stuff and I need to record a part, I can do that there. The same over here. I'm mainly been hobby guitarist, and I've, as I said, worked in TC Electronic for 4.5 years as kind of in the beginning a kind of application developer, and then actually heading the whole engineering department, and also in the end interim the whole business unit in Denmark. But that's another story we might be able to get into. But hence also why a lot of stuff. But I haven't really gotten into producing music, and that's what I want to go and record. So and hopefully do some live looping. Because I enjoy the whole layering creative part of coming up with stuff. So that's that, and I think it's more kind of authentic and so on. Anyways, the main board here also, as I said, acts as my what's it called, my main setup also for work. So I do have a kind of Logitech Stream Deck-ish kind of thing. Haven't really started using it. And then I have a Novation launch control, so I can control with faders. Right? Neumann KH120 Mark II with DSP monitors. Sony OLED is a little bit big as before. I kind of made it part of the studio, so it is quite big for especially working at, but it's nice for watching TV, right? But I would actually like to get it more flat against the wall, right? I was angled that I had before, and then it's a little bit high up when I work and so on. Hence my plan is for this area to get these 2 racks maybe down here, and then having still the ability to turn on equipment via the power outlet here. And then there is a preamps from Behringer, the cheap one, 2000, I think, something like that. But it works. And then over here is the main sound card. So that's the Arturia Rig 16, and also that is the one running DAWless. Then some pad space, and then a Apollo from Universal Audio, so I can track with low latency DSP. Unfortunately, it's not DAWless, so it is something that annoys me a little bit, that it's not usable without any computer with the plugins. So let's see. For now it works, and I had the idea of actually being able to send and only, but I think I need to aggregate it, and there's a word clock that is not going so well. So maybe I'll need to fix that. Okay, then yeah, there's also a Sonos soundbar for the TV, and also some Sonos over here. So it's in a kind of Dolby surround sound setting. It's not fake Dolby, right? But yeah, it's still pretty good sounding in my ears. So just got the what's it called, the video lighting here, and that's yeah, it's can't remember, is it Aperture something, but it's for, of course, making better videos and so on. So my idea is also here to attach some cameras and so on, so can make some nice shots. Then we have headphones. It's Beyer Dynamics D770 Pro. Good, works. Then I have a Shure mic. It's the Beta A558, I think it's called. And then the a small vocal processor here from Roland, also, so you can do some funny and kind of get some effects on the vocal for live stuff. Over here, you see, is the little Dawes rig, and I have a piano. And works. It's the Casio PX6000. Have a MIDI controller, currently set up to control the loop station from Boss. It's the RC505 Mark II, and everything is routed, of course, via the, as I said, the Brick 16, so I can actually loop everything. So that's great. So I should be able to loop these here. And then a Novation 61 SL Mark II that controls, again, the Ableton session in the push. And of course I can also use it with a computer in a controller mode, so super nice. And the idea is here to, on this device, to make some patches for Rhodes and clavinets and so on, but it's prefixed, so it's just there. And then we have, I bought this one has been bought used, and the same with the MK, the keys, MPC keys 37. And currently it's for drums and also sounds, but it's not the main sequencer. It's still this. And then this is basically just a way I can just turn this on, right? And then I have, it is routed so sound can go in, so I can make stuff on here, and would also like to get into more the beat making and so on, producing. I haven't gotten the Model D up here to work, so I like the whole synth bassy kind of area in the, like the funkish kind of stuff. So hence a Model D, also bought used, and then the looper here, right? So, and this controls, as I said, so I can and then you, was not perfect, but you get the point, right? Then you can loop some drums and play some stuff over. Let's see if I can. That's the idea, and I can loop from here, right, and so on. Vocal station in the last bit, and it's a Neumann TLM 103, and then I have my idea is, this is quite new, for the acoustic guitar to have, trying to with an XY mic and so on, is again, this one goes into the Apollo, and it's also for condensers and live looping with the noise and so on. It's not the greatest, so this is for recording good vocals. That's the idea. And the mics underneath is an Octava and Neumann 84, I think 184. And then also an Octavo here, maybe for some YouTube voice or something like that. All right, what is then the current plan? The current plan is the pedal board. As I said, that's the first kind of priority, and I should be able to get that done early, February-ish. And then the bass, I don't have a bass amp currently, it's just running through a DI and a cap source from GFI. And then this was on my pedal board, the Plethora. And I like single purpose kind of stuff and you see what you get. So I have dedicated pedals for most, which I'll go in for. But maybe I will use this for the bass. Also, it's a little bit funny because I did a lot of coding in this one. So that would, it's a little bit nostalgic, but it is what it is. Then MIDI is a thing. So I haven't set up my MIDI and also the whole setup of actually Ableton templates routed the right way and so on. So that is gonna be a thing. Acoustic treatment. I do have some gear I'm selling. So I did have an Apollo Twin. I did, before the whole DAWless, I was kind of thinking I was gonna get into the whole Apollo thing because of the low latency recording and so on and tracking, but because I would like to just put on a button and play, then I keep this for now also because I have some plugins with it, but the Apollo Twin is going, and I do have some pedals. So that will hopefully buy some acoustic treatment. I need some clouds. And also I like some bass traps in each corner here of the studio. And then also maybe, some diffusers. And then that's it. But the gear I'm selling should be able to pay for that. And so that's super nice. Then record some stuff, make some loops, some videos and so on. And do have written a little bit of music and maybe some acoustic covers or something. I don't know, but at least maybe it's not gonna get put out there, but at least make music for myself and also the whole creative kind of thing. Then videos. So set that up. So we do have a key light and I do have another LED panel and then setting up the cameras and routing them so they fit. and also some curtains for actually the lighting, so I can control that a little bit more. It is snowing a lot in Denmark, as you can see, so a bit Christmassy, even though it's not Christmas anymore. Aesthetics. So that's the next thing. I'm currently painting the ceiling in stripes, and then some more lights, I think, in here, and some more, don't know, here I need to do something, maybe some plants, and I like vibing it up. And also, declutter, and I still have some cable management. There's a subwoofer, the Sonos, I think can go there, and stuff, TV down, maybe this down here, and then make it workable. And I said this is, I moved in, actually a year ago, so we do have had some progress, and Rig 16 I bought last year, and also a lot of the pedals, and also the Key 37, and I can't remember if my SL Mark II was here, but again, it's been, I'm kind of adding a little bit each month and not going overboard. So taking it slow and trying to find used and maintain what I got. So for example, the Martin right needs some stuff and rather than expanding. That's the purpose. Get it functional, get it minimalistic, and get it working, and make some music. I do have a plan. Long term. It's not for now, and I don't think it will be this year, but I would like to insulate the wall. I mean, the end building, so there's no neighbors this way and that way and that way. But I do like the whole idea of not, what's it called, limiting. If I was a neighbor, right, I like to sing, I'm vocal out loud and play loud and so on. So in like soundproof this wall, it is bricks, so it is pretty soundproof, but a little bit more. And then a wall where actually the camera is separating the kitchen, also, you know, cooking and gear not maybe so good together. And like, as I said, I need a new door, so hopefully some soundproof glass, and also maybe this, so a matching window on the other side. So we kind of create a studio space that is soundproof and sounds good, and you can express yourself and sing loud without disturbing that many. So that's at least, I cannot, I'm a person that has to, I think a lot about, you know, not disturbing the neighbors, because I would myself maybe get annoyed. So that's that. And it's just a long-term plan, right? So it is something I want to do for life, and it's a way of creating and expressing and having fun and also chilling, right? So that's that. I will keep you updated, and also hopefully make some videos about either where I'm at or how it's set up, or also make maybe some loops on the fly and where we're at there. So I think we'll end it around here. Hopefully it will inspire something. Otherwise it's just a little bit also a journal for me, and some self-expression to kind of see progress. So again, a little longer video. I'm trying to do this one take just so it's easier editing and more authentic, right? So that's that. I didn't show you the part over here. So maybe I can just turn it around. So this is currently how it looks, the end wall. So again, down here with the playing days, some bass traps, and also over there. And then here, maybe some, or the plan is to have some diffusion as well as the current acoustic things, and then paint the wall. And I'm gonna try and see if I can do that now. So have a good one, and see you soon, hopefully. And yeah, I will start my work on Monday. So let's see, but I'm more optimistic about making these videos because it's so much easier to edit. So that's that for now, at least. Let's see once we get the video loaded up. Anyways, have a good one, and goodbye. I hope your 2026 will be awesome. See you.